Hi, Joe Cerrone. Welcome to CAD-116 in our Zoom classroom meeting. Alrighty. As we look at the course, we've had these Zoom classroom meetings every week to stay on task and put the calendar of events here. You'll notice that module 7 and 8 are due today. If you need an extension, you can request an extension. The last day to hand in assignments is on Thursday, the 27th at 11:59. If we take a look at the outline of topics under content and our outline of topics, I've downloaded it here. We've covered a number of different areas within the modules. We've covered getting started, drawing and editing line types, layers, and standards, viewing and plotting, object snap and tracking, construction tools and multi-view drawings, drawing setup and layouts and viewports, dimensioning, and then finally inquiry commands. And as we look at the outline of topics, we want to pay attention to the final exam and make sure that you take the quizzes. The quizzes are located in the D2L system under quizzes and exams. And you're to take these quizzes, and those quizzes will then count towards your score. The final exam uses honor lock, and so you can take the final exam. It's just multiple choice questions, as is the practice exam. What we recommend you do is that you take the final practice exam and then take the final exam. Remember that those tests use honor lock. And as we look at the honor lock website, it's just for the multiple choice questions. And so for the final exam, we'll use honor lock, and the cost is $6.99 per exam. And you can have an unlimited if you have other exams that you need to take. You can get the information here from honor lock. The test will cover multiple choice questions from the quizzes and from the end of the chapters. You can schedule a demonstration. And remember, if you try to take the test and you have some difficulties, click on the support button and they will pop someone in to a help session just to check to make sure that everything is properly set up. Alrighty, let's go back to the main splash page. And then if we were to take a look at that exam, I'll just look at it as an instructor. Let's take a look at the practice exam. The test is open book, open notes, and you can use your computer for it. Questions like an AutoCAD template is a drawing file with an extension of, and that would be a DWT file extension. So we want to understand different file formats for working with CAD. We want to know how the command syntax works, things like how to repeat the last commands, settings for AutoCAD, things about coordinates, being able to tie the coordinates into the CAD system, things like absolute, relative polar coordinates, and how we enter those different things. Being able to work with architectural dimensions, being able to input feet and inches. These are all things that will help you in your CAD drafting abilities. And so we have them set up for you in our final exam. If we look at the number of questions, there's 90 questions. And yes, you can use the computer system. We want you to do well on that test. And if you have any questions or comments, please get back to us with an email. Alrighty. So make sure that you take the final exam. It's going to count towards your grade, as well as the quizzes. And then in the fall, remember that courses are offered that can count towards certifications. And so if we look towards some of the other courses that you can take in the fall, we can take a look at registering for classes in the fall. And you can browse classes here at oakton.edu. In CAD and manufacturing. The courses that are listed with 060 or 60 are dual credits, and we're working really hard with the other high schools in our area for students that want to take courses in Introduction to 3D Printing, Basic AutoCAD, Intermediate AutoCAD, AutoCAD for Interior Design. Industrial Design is an excellent in-person class if you're interested in prototyping and 3D printing. This course is listed as both online and in person, and is on Thursday afternoons here at the Skokie campus. And so if you like that hands-on interaction and want to be able to work with prototyping, that's a great course to look into. And then if you're following an architectural pathway, the Revit courses are offered. We offer those also online and in person. And so there's in-person Revit courses on Saturday mornings and online courses in the afternoon for the advanced Revit. And we also have courses in SolidWorks, intermediate and basic SolidWorks. Alrighty. We look at our last module. The last module is module number 8. And in module number 8, we go through inquiry commands. Inquiry commands are ways for you to analyze drawings, and that's one of the strong points of working with CAD. Covers chapter 17 of the textbook. And if we look at our digital textbook, we would be looking at being able to analyze things like area, measure distances, check coordinates and identify points. And then other utility commands like being able to figure out how much time was spent on the drawing, variables for the settings, and other system variables as we start to work with our CAD system. And so the basic concepts are that we're able to then analyze these different drawings to be able to check things like listing properties of a drawing, measuring. And so we have these analysis type questions built in to module 8. And they're from a certification exam. One of them is the architectural drawing, the other one's the mechanical drawing. And then they have these different drawing documents that we can take a look at. So for example, for the architectural drawing, you don't have to draw it. You can actually pull up the student version. And then what you'll do is you'll answer the questions like the total area in square feet of all the bedrooms using the analysis command. And that is shown in the video for module 8 and how to analyze these different drawings. Hi, Joe Cerrone and Al Rosen. Welcome to CAD-116, Basic AutoCAD, in our weekly Zoom. Alrighty. Back to module 8. And then back to the main splash page. So as we take a look at the last module, you're to work on one or the other of these mechanical drawings. Follow the instructions as far as choosing either the architectural or the mechanical drawing, answer the analysis questions, and then there's some additional drawing assignments if you're interested at the end of the textbook chapter. Alrighty, back to the main splash page. Al and I have really enjoyed teaching the course. We hope that you have also. If you get a notification for your opinion on the course, please feel free to fill that out. Let us know how you like the course and what you could see for improvements. And we look forward to working with you in the fall and on all your CAD courses. With that, thank you very much for taking the course. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. With that, I'm going to end the Zoom meeting and open things up for questions.